craving ya kishada, craving ya kishada, craving ya kijaba, craving ya kijaba. Udiwa muranga lena pia na tuma mete after mete.
I don't want to smoke marijuana. I want marijuana used for medical and industrial purposes, which will help this country.
Zimenishika, zimenishika, zimenishika ya mali mefika, zimenishika, zimenishika ya zimenishika, zimenishika, zimenishika ya.
Na tunasikia bangi iko na dawa ya kansa. Endeleeni na hiyo mswada, bangi ikuwa legalized.
According to a report by the New Frontier Data, an analytics company specializing in the cannabis industry, there are just over 3.3 million marijuana users in Kenya, making Kenya the 6th country with the highest marijuana users in Africa. Mike, not his real name, was introduced to marijuana in Form 3 by his friends, and what started as an experimental fun became an addiction.
I was introduced to marijuana when I was a Form 3 student, and I remember laughing hysterically and having like a humongous appetite. So I remember when I puffed a blunt after a week for the first time, I felt so ecstatic. I couldn't understand how people survive without marijuana. So I cleared high school. I started doing it accompanied by alcohol every once in a while. By a year after high school, I was an addict. I couldn't function without it. I had to take a blunt in the morning and another one during the day and another one in the evening. And that's just on the conservative side of it. Like there was the times I would wake up and take like 3 blunts before going to class, so I can calm down.
Mike changed friends, spending most of his time with marijuana users, mostly ex-convicts.
I used to smoke with ex-convicts because they're telling you how they spent 9 years in committee, robbery, highway robbery, 21 to 30, and those years are gone. Someone has been to Naivasha maximum and committee, those are 2 terms. And I also developed such a mean countenance that guys started mistaking me for one of them.
Mike became violent, turning him into a monster, and even quit school.
It really messed with my moods. I used to have intense mood swings, violent mood swings, fits of rage, and really pulled me down, affected my productivity, and the mood swings and whatnot were very violent, and made some mistakes that I regret to this day. It messed up my school life. I was in a different uni. I had to switch from what I was studying in the school of the built environment, which was something which was ideal for me. It went hand in hand with my personality.
Mike's friends and relatives nearly disowned him, and it was at that point that he realized he had to do something.
I got an epiphany. I came to a turning point in my life. Okay, you start meeting people from childhood, guys you went to school with, high school, primary school, and then you find yourself lagging so far behind. It's not because you're dumb or anything. So everyone is surprised, like you of all people, like you had all that potential, what happened to you? So that's when you start feeling sorry for yourself. And then you get angry first of all, dash the world, they don't know what I'm going through, who are they to judge me? So eventually you accept it, you realize I'm sleeping on my potential. Like all I do is smoke weed and meditate, quote unquote, and you're living inside your head, like building castles in the air. You have so many grand ideas and schemes and whatnot, but you don't really put in any action. So I had to quit.
To fill the void, Mike switched to alcohol and cat, which he says were easier to quit but took away a lot of his time that he will never recover.
Although, to be honest, I didn't just quit marijuana and all other drugs. I switched to alcohol and cat. Yeah, it felt like I was counteracting the effects of marijuana. So yeah, I did cat for another like 2 or 3 years. I started to realize I'm losing my teeth. So I had to quit that as well. That one was easier to quit because that one is more like a habit. It's not like an addiction.
To avoid the social stigma that comes with admitting to using marijuana, Mike turned to religion, which he says largely helped him overcome the withdrawals.
The only way to get out of it was to quit weed. I decided I'm not going to smoke weed anymore. I pambanad with the withdrawals. Although it was also at a time where I started to rediscover my religion. So I'd say that really helped me a lot. So yeah, I'd say I've become very productive after I quit weed.
Although Mike has managed to successfully quit marijuana use, there are millions of others like him who are trapped in the world of hallucinations, making their desire to make something out of themselves just but a mirage in the desert. Musa Salah, XFM.